Say hello.
You're here with Blue Planet Team Rider. No.
Yes, that
Blue
is the
Planet
best.
Team Rider,
Yes,
Ty
that-
Judson.
Blue Planet Team Rider Ty Judson. How was it start? Was it like a horn blow or something like that? What was it?
Yeah, it was a horn. I don't think I was necessarily ready for it.
Yeah,
Like
were
it
you
was.
just, like sitting down and like, oh crap, I'm sorry, type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because then you just see all the guys next to you getting ready. I was like, oh, what? So it's soon? Holy crap! And then, yeah, you see him. The horn blows, jump up. I know I was feeling pretty good at the start. I was keeping up, I guess, and then I don't know what happened. Just didn't follow anymore and got a bit off course. And then I was playing with my mind, I guess, just following my own head, what I was thinking. But nah, that's been a good learning experience. And
About halfway through, how are you feeling?
halfway through, I was actually feeling pretty good. I was a bit worried as there wasn't too many boats around me, but I was thinking, oh yeah, I've seen the right line that I'm taking, and then I know I catch a runner and catch up to the boat and get close enough where I can actually hear the people on the boat, and then I don't know, they're saying, Dad yells out to me. He was one of my support crew, so he yells out and he's like, all the boats are to the left of us, and I look down and there's like a swarm of boats. I'm like, holy shit, where am I going? And then I know that was a bit of a heartbreaking moment. That's like 10 minutes after that I hit the wall too, so I was like, oh shit, I've gone the wrong way. So just all the time I had taken, like tacking back up to catch a runner, and then it was pretty good. I pretty much got a downwind run the whole way from that point, but just I used so much energy getting to that point where I could have just caught all the runners heading the whole way to Oahu again. But lesson learned, and I don't know, it was crazy. Like, you go through so many emotions while you're out in the water. That channel definitely broke me a couple of times, and no, it was crazy to see how your body responds to all that. But so much more mental preparation than I expected. Like, I think my body was prepared, but I don't know if my head was. That race, it took you to some places that were pretty crazy. Definitely.
Can you describe one of those places? Just like
Getting deep.
Like like there's this one moment where you're just questioning yourself. What are you thinking?
It's pretty much I don't know. It's like, what am I doing here? Sort of. I can jump on the boat now and call it a day, but I don't know. It's pretty much like a situation where you can give up, I guess, and then there's an urge just in you. It's like, no, you've come this far, you can finish it. Who cares if you come last? At that point, like halfway through the race, I was just so happy to even cross the line. That was my goal for the rest of the race, just to get past that line.
Because like even from the boat, we visibly saw you hit the wall. Like the entire for the first half of the race, you're going at a pretty good pace. And you're just like going cruising, like it's like you're just a big ball of energy, and then all of a sudden you're just like 3/4 speed. Where we could visibly see it, and we're like, oh, did he hit the wall? Like, and then we're thinking that you hit the wall, and then lo and behold, you did. And
it was. I don't know, it might have been like the moment where I also didn't necessarily know where I found out that I was going the wrong sort of way, that I pretty much sort of felt myself sort of start to fall from like being up here to just coming below, and from that point I was going through ups and downs through for the whole rest of the race, which was pretty tough. But It's nothing. There's no feeling like crossing that line. It was pretty amazing just getting past there and being greeted by everyone from back home. I had some family that came, so that was good. It was pretty crazy.
Okay, so what was your strategy heading into the race? What was your thought? It was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, even though it went out the window. But
strategy was to follow. Make sure I had enough nutrition and water with me, and keeping my liquids up. That was one of my main focuses, and then followed the lead guys, and that all went out the window. But no, I think that went really well. My nutrition sort of, I actually did start to cramp probably an hour out from the line or so, but that was pretty intense.
How bad was it? Like just like minor cramping, or was it pretty bad cramping?
No, it was only my legs, so it was sort of, I guess, minor. You just push through it, and then after a while you forget about it, and then I know it'd spring back again, but it's nothing too major. Push through that. But no, it was a very humbling experience crossing the channel, I think.
About halfway through the race, you're going, and then all of a sudden you break your rudder. So what was that? What was that?
Yes.
How did you notice? Tell me everything leading up to that point.
No, I was going good. The steering was working well. I was getting to where I wanted to go, even though it was the wrong way. But no, I think it was very good. Like, when it snapped, when I jumped back on the board, I don't know what it's called, but the thing that keeps us, like, the foot steering mechanism thing was slightly off, which was a bit odd, and then I just kept going and held it in the center, and then I turned to the right off a runner, and it kept going, and then I ended up just doing a 360. So no, 360s, but then I was like, shit, what's happening? And then when I'd fallen off, I'd seen come through the back, and just the pin had snapped off. But anything through that channel's bound to break. That's so much power and strength in the ocean that everything's going to be tested, all your equipment, everything.
So how were you able to overcome that?
Well, another point where I was like, this is it, I've got to cross this finish line. So I just gritted my teeth, held it there, kept going, fell off almost every runner, but it was fun. Like, just have to keep falling off, I guess, just having to try and keep it all together in your head. And it was a little bit challenging, but I got through it. It was just holding it straight and taking one bump at a time, so just to get across that line.
So, it was about 2/3 in when your dad jumped in the water?
Because
he was like, you want food? You want food? You want food? He was like, no.
Don't want food.
No.
But no. He jumped in and gave me a block gel thing and a bottle of water, which was good. The water was like, cold water on ice, so it was so nice. Good just to throw it on my face and have a sip, so that was good. Give me a little extra energy.
Because at that point, it was like, you almost like re-energized. You could visibly see it.
Even that like little rest, I think I sat down for it would have been 3 minutes or something, not too long, but even that rest, my muscles didn't feel as untensed and as strained, so that was good. I had a bit of a relax and was able to come back and had a little bit harder to the finish, so that was good.
Head together. Get your head straight, pretty much.
Pretty much, It was good, pretty hot out there too.
Oh yeah, I bet. It was hot for me, dude. I can't imagine what it was like for you. Let's see, like, you started getting into the China walls, and it was just like, kind of crazy over there. Or not the China walls, like, it was like right around the corner. We were just telling you, like, dude, you just got to get around Hanama Arm. You got to get around it. We're going.
It was a crazy current from there too, like, because I'd come too far north anyway, so there was a current heading north, so it was, I'd actually fallen off at that stage there too, and you've got all the wind and bumps behind you, but you've still got this raging current underneath. So I was sitting on my board and I was staying stationary, like pretty much in line with the point of, I know I had to look back and it was the exact same point that I was staying at. So that paddle there was pretty much, wasn't going too far without paddling. There was no bumps to really be caught that would take you anywhere. So it was, yeah, I had to pretty much paddle that whole distance, which was pretty tough. And especially when you get past Portlock into China Walls, there's an upwind leg, but
at the very end.
That's the worst bit. But nah, Rob's show me a special way. It's pretty tricky, and you get around all the headwind and just have to maneuver around a couple of reefs. So I was pretty lucky. I didn't get too much of that. I stayed pretty close to shore and was able to get around it without too much headwind, and
yeah, it
was fun.
Yeah. There's actually a picture of Rob. He's dropping into a wave in China Walls. I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, I missed all the waves, and you get Rob that picks one up straight up from China Wall. For probably taking it the whole way in too.
I'm pretty sure you catching a wave would not have been a good idea though.
That is true.
Because you would have turned right, yeah, probably.
Well, I don't know. I would have jumped down the back, and then the fin would have just spun around.
Yeah, if that happens, you go nose first into the wall after going 30 miles, and he's like, oh crap, and you can paddle in with a broken board. So that would have been pretty fun. What was going through your head when you crossed the line?
I don't even know. It was crazy. Like, I honestly can't explain it. It's so humbling, that channel, and being able to cross it with so many other people. That I know the channel's only something that you dream about, and that's been my dream since I started actually racing stand up, and it's actually crazy. I can't believe it that I actually got to cross the channel. So
yeah, you're 17. So.
That's true, but no, it was amazing, and pretty cool lining up with the best in the world. You've got Connor Baxter and Travis Grant all lining up right beside you, so that was all pretty cool. Yeah, I think I was next to other Blue Planet team rider Tyler. But
smoked them though.
That's alright. They were on a team's event, so we'll give it to them.
For next year, because you know you're gonna enter, you really have a choice. Yeah. What's your plan for next year? Are you even thought about that yet?
Well, I have. I have sort of tried to focus on the things that went right on the day. So yeah, I'll try to do that again, and hopefully.
So what did go right?
What went right? I think my nutrition went really well. All the times that, I don't know, having support on the boat too, like being able to dad to jump in the water and that sort of stuff, and definitely like a motive to cross the line with people waiting there for you is pretty cool.
They're just telling you to just go paddle, and it's like I can't, I have to, right? You don't really have a choice.
That's it, yeah.
What was it like having your dad on the boat right there?
Nah, it's pretty special. He's taken me through all the training. By myself, he generally follows me in the boat when I do some longer runs back home, and yeah, it was pretty special having him there. It was good to have him during the tough moments too, to get my head back in the game, and so that was definitely a big help having him there. I can't thank him enough, really. He's come over here, mum and dad, and just to...
That beer over your head must have been nice. It's nice. I got that whole thing you're on filming on the ground. I was like, oh.
Rolling. It took me a while to come to after that race. I was lying on the ground for a little while.
How are you feeling in the 48 hours after the race?
Actually, that.
How are you feeling?
I wasn't too sore. I was actually pretty good, but that night it was probably less than 12 hours after I'd crossed the finish line. I went to bed, and we had a fire alarm set off in the building, so I had to run down, 35 flights of stairs. After crossing the channel, I could feel it in my legs, because they'd all been cramping and I was just loosening up. So I was down this, and then it was pretty intense. But no, it was good training for next year, I reckon.
Just run up the stairs. Did you have to run back up?
I got the elevator.
So now that you've done the Molokai, what's your goal for next year? Because you set the bar pretty down. You realize that, right?
Nah, next year's my goal for next year. I haven't thought about it too much, but keep within the top guys next year, and just hopefully, I don't know, maybe let's aim for top 5, maybe.
Hey.
I don't know if that's too realistic, but there we go.
Record,
it's a goal.
Yeah, it's a goal. That's for sure. Just train. That kind of stuff. Why would you hit the camera?
Huh?
You hit the camera. You kicked the tripod.
When?
Just now.
Oh shit. Shit.
That's a blooper. It's okay. That's why you can make cuts and shit. That's why everything good was before this.